Want to make these hollow drag marble nails? Well, come on, let's go. The colors I'm using, this is Starrily's, whatever that was, my French is absolutely horrible. Superchic Lacquer, this is a blue linear hollow in Dopamine. Cupcake polish. Here today, gone to Maui. Superchic Lacquer. Pheromone. And finally, Superchic Lacquer in the color Swoon. Of course, I always put on my Won't Peel Off base coat, which I forgot to film, but whatever. So, on my coffee lid, I'm putting out all the colors that I just shown on top of a, a coffee lid, a plastic coffee lid. And I'm going to spread them out in order of the rainbow, probably about, I don't know, half an inch wide, but I need them to be really thick, and you'll see why once I'm done with this. I'm going to take a toothpick, and yes, I'm going to actually drag along the bottom back and forth until I get a nice mixture of the colors that I want. Then I'm going to take the lid, tilt it side to side, get all the polish to expand, and just kind of mesh into each other, up and down, left, right, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. Once you get the design that you want, you're going to have to let this dry, and yeah, right about there. Oh, sorry about that. Yep, right about anywhere in between those is what I really want. And once you get the design that you're looking for, definitely let this dry anywhere between 4 to 6 hours, and you'll understand why in just a moment. Take any kind of tool that you want, or that works good with this, and peel it off really very slowly. If not, this will tend to happen. And as you can see right here, I didn't let it dry enough, unfortunately. However, very fortunately, it actually stops exactly where I want the design. So do not pull any further, otherwise you're going to tear it. Instead, just take some scissors, snip that part off, and then cut the other half off of where you want the design onto your nail, and make it thick enough that way it does fit on your nail. Now, take any kind of top coat, base coat, any colored polish, whatever that you want, and put it on top of your nail, and do not let that dry, because you need the top of your nail to be sticky enough for this to adhere. And once it does, just fit it around your nail, make sure you get all the sides, and gently push down, because that coat that you had just put on will also, I don't know how to explain it, but it'll tear the sticker, decal, whatever you want to call this. Push down on the sides, get around the front, and as you can see that some of the top coat that I used is oozing out of the tip. that's no problem at all. You actually kind of do want that because you'll see why in just a moment. But snip off as close as you possibly can to the edge of your nail. Do the same thing on the sides. And then you're going to want to push down and seal the tips and the sides of your nail, just like what I'm doing here. And still be very careful because you don't want this to tear. Now to take care of the top side. Same thing, I'm going to take a toothpick, make sure I got everything nice and flat, and as I turn my nail over, I see that the stuff on the bottom didn't quite adhere to that, so it's okay. I'll show you how to fix that in just a few minutes. Sorry about the out of focus. So now, take the flat side of the toothpick, smooth everything out towards the cuticle, and again, be extremely careful that that doesn't tear. But take the tip of the toothpick and poke little holes all the way around the cuticle, but also make sure that you don't dig into your cuticle, otherwise you're going to come up with a bloody messy cuticle. And that's not good, especially when you need to put even more polish on and, you know, acetone and cleanup brush or whatever. But take whatever tool that you have. You could use your fingers and just pull away the excess around the cuticle. Now, like what I was just saying about the acetone and cleanup brush, exactly what I'm going to use. The acetone does two things. Not only does it clean up the excess polish around your cuticles, but the acetone also kind of seals the decal, sticker, or whatever to your nail. And once you're done with cleanup, add the final glossy top coat on top of that. Let it dry for about 5 minutes or so, depends on what brand that you use, but of course I always use Seche Vite, so that's exactly what I'm using. And of course, don't ever forget about the tip. And there you have it. You have your very own handmade dry marble nails. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.